Good to be back, and thanks Soldiers for the pricing update. But we both were just earlier this month in Orlando, the place where Qlik had their Qlik Connect, the global conference. And this is an event where Qlik is gathering its customers, partners, management from the Qlik side, engineers of the Qlik all across the globe. And besides the keynotes, which were translated and you can see it yourself, there were over 100 different sessions, technical sessions, workshops, with a lot of packed with the learning about Qlik's offering capabilities, migration to the cloud, and a lot of news. And today I try to condense the most important, to my mind, ideas that we are bringing back to the Baltics. And one of the message that was made on the stage by Mike Capone, the CEO of Qlik, is that Qlik is understanding the existing investments that are done on premise, and therefore these 3 year or more when you can move gradually to the cloud is ability to innovate at your own speed and at your own pace. But nevertheless, there are a lot of innovations announced, and besides innovations, Qlik is always focused on the outcomes of the results of the value the customers are gaining from the platform. And there are a lot of examples, like for example, one example was coming from Urban Outfitters, a cloth retailer with over 650 stores in US, Europe, and UK. And there was a situation when the COVID-19 pandemic hit them. There are changes in the patterns. The stores were closed, and the customers changed their attire from office clothing to Zooms and Teams meetings. To tackle with this challenge, they moved with Qlik and they moved their data, gathered all the data from 650 stores to Snowflake platform. And with Qlik data integration, they are streaming over 50 gigabytes of the data daily to the analytics, and 200 Qlik applications are used by the store managers, by stock keepers to keep the business thriving. Another example is logistics company Penske. So Qlik there is used by them to manage their fleet of 90,000 trucks and monitor them in real time. And they are taking the advantage also of machine learning capabilities with predictive maintenance. And there was an interesting example from our region, from Finland, Kone. You know Kone with the elevators and escalators and automatic doors. So they are truly data-driven company, and they have developed role-based dashboards for everyone in the company, starting from technician who is installing to management and also of the service. So whenever there is some incidents, so they're using IoT to collect the data about their equipment used in all over the world locations. They get notifications, and that is triggering like service requests and tasks. So everyone is really relying on Qlik to manage the business, and even customer satisfaction is measured in a Qlik. But besides outcome, another topic is real-time capabilities. So with real-time, Qlik data integration shines in that space. And one example is Airbus. So they are gathering data to their 2 data warehouses using Qlik data integration capabilities to equip information about the service and designers on the airplane manufacturing. From the financial service industry, there was a brilliant example from Vanguard. It's a investment advisory company with over $7 trillion dollars in global assets under their management. So what do they have? They are replicating 11 billion of transactions per week, and the latency of the data replicating is just 3 to 8 seconds. And what interestingly, they mentioned on the stage that one number is not shown in this chart is 0. So they had 0 incidents of data loss ever. So the platform is really stable and capable. Of course, the new announcements were made. Previously, 6 years ago, Qlik acquired Attunity, changed data capture, data streaming platform used by these large companies. Then last year, Qlik acquired Talent, data quality and data transformation company. So Qlik Talent, which will be officially launched on July 16, has been announced in this event, and it takes care about whole data management platform, starting from data ingestion, data streaming, data quality, so important aspect of that, and data transformations. So that then you as a company can create data assets or data products for your teams. And important of that data quality is thinking about who is consuming that data. So it's not just analytics, but also artificial intelligence. It means if you have better data, you will probably have also better outcomes from the data. And an example of that customer is Hilton, where they are leveraging Qlik data integration and data quality to gather data from over 7,000 properties across the world from 126 countries, and they are loading 80 terabytes of data into data warehouse. So they are really getting better data quality and enhancing operational efficiency with data management. Qlik Answers. So that was acquisition announced this January, and already it's a product that will be also launched later in July. It's artificial intelligence that provides large language model capabilities in a secure and governed way, so you can entrust it with your business data, and so it can crunch both structured and unstructured data, like you can upload PDF files and documents, agreements, emails from customers, everything, and ask questions like, why are my customers ordering less this month? So it's having these plug and play solution capabilities in the cloud will really should drive more additional value to your business results. Capacity licensing was also one of the announcements removing the burden of user limits, and one of the examples is Fujitsu. So they have equipped 120,000 employees with Qlik to promote data-driven culture. So they are integrating it with data source coming from S/4HANA, from SAP, and providing all the employees with the KPIs and metrics that are essential for them. And of course, just this week, announcement about from Gartner that Qlik is a leader in business intelligence analytics for 14 years in a row is an evidence of Qlik's capability to execute and to be a leader in all these spaces. So this space is now basically Qlik is now full end-to-end data analytics artificial intelligence and automation platform. And these over 100 sessions that I mentioned in the beginning, we see that there are a lot of customers attending those. The sessions were packed that demonstrated customer interest, and the Qlik's vision, I think, currently is very proven in already working solutions in technologies, and that is visible by these companies like Kone, Airbus, and Hilton. And Saulis, you also in Qlik Connect. Maybe you can share your impression of Qlik's vision.
Vision is complex and wide, and my points was that at least main message for me was that without turning our faces to the data management, to proper data governance, we will not be ready to harness all what you just mentioned and you promised. Actually, when consuming, it's very different approach, because once you're consuming analytics visually, you do not create, or you do not necessarily create data as an asset. And this is where the whole thing lies, because for dashboards, right, Qlik has its own data supply chain, be it scripting, or you can go another way, but there is not necessarily data is created in between as an asset. And here is the trap, because you can expect that going to the next level, you will go with the same way. And this is exactly opposite, that for Qlik, you can use, or you can go without data warehouse or data platform, right? There are different ways about how to visualize data. But what regards to AI and ML, this is definitely not the way to go. And the main message is that going to the next stage, you need to concentrate at first to do your data supply chain and data storage and data governance. That was awareness I took from my. So if you are still on premise, you need to go cloud at first. When going cloud, you need to pay attention to data management. Then you will be ready for the next decade. That's the message I took from event.
Mm-hmm. What I noticed that there are a lot of Qlik customers that are not coming from Qlik as an analytics vendor. They had years ago chosen or had different path, having different analytics, but they are with Qlik on exactly for real-time capabilities, for data streaming, and it means that even customers on other analytics solutions are using Qlik for data streaming. So it would be good message to our Qlik Analytics customer to explore data streaming coming from Qlik side.
Yes, and there are different flavors about how you can touch the benefits or use them. Even in the simplest way, even with capacity-based pricing for Qlik Cloud Analytics, the real-time data streaming is enabled. You can stream data to Qlik Cloud from different on-premise data sources. You can use cloud data sources. So it's in place. And then there is a Qlik Cloud Data Integration, which is a full-scale product, which you can use even as a standalone just for streaming. Because these capabilities, which are included in the Qlik Cloud Analytics, they are, I would say, you attach your stream data to Qlik Cloud, just only. You cannot stream this data to Snowflake or to Google BigQuery or Data Lake. You are limited to Qlik Cloud. But if you will look at the full-scale product, yes, it is. And it's worth utmost attention.
And I have seen from the sessions, I didn't mention here cases, from example, from a Ford Motors company or Honda, but when we discussed with them, when they moved to cloud, that was typical approach that they added some cloud data platform like Snowflake or Azure or similar, and then move the analytics to the cloud. The same Kone example, their story was basically about how they moved to the cloud, and it was a case also for companies like a Nordisk Film Studio from Denmark.
Yes, yes, exactly. I do not remember now, but I've just looked at this presentation by Nordisk Film. I think it's in YouTube or on Qlik site, and this is the same analytics owner talking, whom we saw live on the scene, and really it was very good experience when the person who went or drove very mature Qlik organization from on-prem to cloud, to hear his story and what were the challenges. And actually, it's good that the same success story is available, I think, in Qlik site or YouTube. And I offer to look or search for it, or even we can share.
I had a talk after one session with one company in a meat manufacturing business global company. And that was the BI owner of the solution. And then what they emphasized with the cloud is they started to promote user self-service. So what they did, they have created like bi-weekly, in the beginning, no, it's monthly, like 1 day per week, fixed day, half day. There is like morning coffee session in the office with the analytics team, and everyone from the company can come with their questions about analytics.
Yeah.
What do you think? Would it work for Baltic companies?
Yes, of course, it could work.
Because I know from Latvia, one of the companies, what they did to promote analytics inside the company, they have arranged internal BI day. So what it meant that the different application owners were there, and they were showing what kind of analytics they are doing and sharing across the company.
Development of self-service is multidiscipline, I would say. It is top of analytics of analytics, I would say, as you are engaging in a very creative way with people and with a creativeness. And the usual blocking point for companies would be, and I heard that actually a week ago from one of the largest enterprises in Lithuania, is we are like not going full self-service because we do not have absolutely certified and qualified data. So one or another way you need to choose, and you make a choice. Maybe there could be less data, but more users. And do not wait for the date when you will have everything perfect. So the train might be gone. So regarding self-service, our experience of our customers is that if you go bold, 20-30% of your users might be turned into really very creative and powerful data champions, and they will drive the creation of analytical content at the end, not the limited number of business analysts. Business analysts just need to convert from self-service applications, which got traction in teams. They can be industrialized, they can convert it to the governed ones, but actually this is the best thing what we can achieve going self-service, full speed.
Yeah, and as in the conference, that was a message from many of the customers speaking on the stage, that going cloud is really driving these changes and user self-service capabilities at much broader scale.